and welcome to Highwire Tuesday night. We've got David Bowie.
Hi, we're David Bowie, and we're part of hosting tonight. Yeah, I'm hosting.
Oh my goodness. But you didn't come to see us. You came to see Human Magnet. Put your hands together, coming to the virtual stage. Human Magnet. The crowd goes wild.
Hello, everybody. Nice to get that live intro. Oh, there we go. We got Christina. But while we're waiting on Christina to help get us started, we're going to tell you a little bit of a story. But to inspire it, can you give us any word that's not a food or a state?
Any word that's not a food or state?
State of the country, not like state of being, like just like it's not Ohio or Pennsylvania.
Okay. They need a suggestion. Give us a word. Give us a word. Robot chicken.
Robot chicken. Thank you.
I'm all alone, waiting for my delivery. Oh, sorry. Once upon a time. Sorry. Once upon a time, there was a person named Ralph, and he owned a store in the countryside of Iowa. And in this store, he sold all kinds of electronic gadgets, including robots and antennas for your television and various digital items like old personal digital assistants and various vintage items. And one day,
family from upstate New York drove into the store and said, we would like to buy a robot that we could use as a child because we don't want to have a real child because they're messy, but we want to expand our family, so we want a robot child. And because of that, Ralph went in the back and brought out a very, very special robot. The most adorable
robot you've ever seen. It looked like a cross between a puppy, a kitten, and an adorable baby. Now you might think that was a really weird looking creature, but somehow it worked, and it had really big eyes that made you fall in love with it the second you saw it.
And because of that, everyone in the world wanted it. This was just like the hottest item on the streets. And who would have thunk? Cedar Rapids, Iowa. This little store, this little radio hut that Ralph was running now had the hottest item in the world. And so everyone came
to get the little kitten baby. Because of that, the Tickle Me Elmos were furious because they had been so long the undisputed cutest little robot toy around. And so they banded together, all of them. Hey, it's me, tickle me, tickle me, tickle me, in a way to get after this dog kitten baby that was stealing all of their attention. Because of that, they marched. Well, first they loaded themselves up with brand new, fresh batteries, and then they marched on Ralph's store, worked their way through all the people, and they got up, and they were angry. But when they looked, the giant eyes on the cat dog baby
made all of the Tickle Me Elmos just their hearts melted. And they realized why the dog cat baby was so popular. Tickle Me Elmo was like, tickle me, tickle me. And the little red little dolls started having tears come to their eyes. And because of that,
the Tickle Me Elmos decided to adopt all of the kitten puppy babies. So from then on, you couldn't get a robot kitten puppy baby without a Tickle Me Elmo. They came as a package deal. And
Ever since then, Mattel has been just raking it in with these Tickle Me Elmo, puppy kitten, chicken, whatever combo packs.
The name of that story is Buy One, Tickle One.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to get it, like I can't just let you leave with just one bracelet. It's BOGO. You got to leave with two. You buy one, get one.
Okay. I'm okay with two of the same.
No. It's got to be two different ones. Two different ones.
Oh man. It took me forever to figure out which one I was getting when I was just getting one.
Look, I don't write the rules. I just work here, and I can't get in trouble again. I already let someone go out with two of the same, and I damn near lost my job. I have 7 kids at home.
Oh,
And, like I need a career.
I'm trying to read your Brandon, listen. It's okay. I'm gonna get 2 different ones. Okay?
Okay, just it can't be 2 ugly ones. It's got to be 2 good ones that look good together. I don't write the rules.
Okay. Give me the one that you were checking me out with and just pick another one for me.
Just any old one? No. The rules, there are like 3 rules here. You have to buy one and get one.
I got
The
one.
2 have to look good together. And number 3, right here, employees are not allowed to suggest matches.
Brandon.
Not my rule. Not my rule.
Brandon.
But it's my rule.
I know you have to follow this rule.
Mm-hmm.
I know that. And I don't want you to get fired. I really don't. Yes?
I got to feed Theodore, Nora, Emily, Gladys, Eric, Bob, British, and Donnie. I got 7 kids to feed.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take the third one to the left.
This one?
Yep.
wow. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen?
I've seen a lot of cute things in my life. That tulip is the cutest.
Right?
Yeah. The way it's sprouting up, it just reaches into my heart. Makes me feel.
Me too. I didn't realize like a flower could do that, but I'm overcome.
Just, Dolores, it's been a long time since I felt this way about anything. I just thank you for giving me this experience.
Oh, Gareth, I'm so honored to have somebody to share this with. Oh my God, I mean, look at the petals and the leaves.
It's really beautiful, but I still don't want to date you. Okay?
Wow. I mean,
Oh my
usually
God. Look
this
at it
is
now.
like,
I'm sorry. We get emotional, and I had to be honest with you. I love you like a sister. You're
oh,
squarely in the friend zone, but it's not like that.
Gareth, the tulip always works. What did I do wrong this time?
It's not. It's not this time. It's just
It's me.
you're.
I see. No, it's okay.
No, it is. I mean, this is. Here. Look at the tulip again. Look at the tulip again.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh, it looks like it's angry at me. It looks like it
oh,
wants me to.
is it sticking up for me? Oh my
I
God.
think it's threatening me.
Oh, thank you.
You know what? You know what? We've been friends a long time. I think I'm willing to risk our friendship. And now there's my pop. It's me, British. I'm his favorite. I'm British. He's got 6 others, but I'm the favorite.
Look, I had like British got kicked out of school today, so I got to bring him to work.
Okay,
And
so
technically, he is my favorite because that weird little accent. He's adopted. He's adopted.
From London. I'm from London. Paul Brandon. I call him by his first name here at work. Brandon brought me.
British, what are the 3 rules of this establishment?
Buy one, get one. They've got to be different, not the same in it. And they can't be ugly in it. They got to be real nice looking.
okay, so he don't work here, so he can pick my second one.
Technically, that's true, but it still
Okay.
can't be ugly matches.
He looks
British
like
doesn't really. British is a little colorblind, so that's going to throw things a little awry.
really.
Let's go for it, though.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best for you.
Okay, how about this?
Oh, I love a deal in it. It's negotiation time in it. Like a Jason Statham movie. Then action will break out.
Look, I know what you're thinking, ma'am. He sounds a little more Australian than British.
I was
And
thinking that.
It's okay. Like I love him for who he is.
I'm his favorite. I'm his favorite.
I was expecting the Queen's English, but
Mm-hmm.
what can I say?
That's not what they taught us in the orphanage when we were chimney sweeping. They taught us to talk like this. So
okay.
anyway, pick your 2. Buy one, get one.
All right. So like I got this one,
Okay.
and I would like the 5th one from the right on the 3rd row. Yeah,
That's ugly. That one's ugly. That's ugly.
British.
I mean, it is. No one ever buys this one.
No.
Why do you have it on the wall?
Look,
How can we have a rule that says no ugly ones if there's not any ugly ones to choose from?
no. Like the 2 have to match. British, the 2 have to match. Like you can have 2 uglies that match like in a really cute way.
You know what?
What money involved? You're always saying you 2 are ugly, but I love you anyway. It's ugly involved.
Mm-hmm.
You're here witnessing a beautiful moment between father and son. Despite the
British.
fact that my excitement's holding up commas. I'm sorry. I'll just sit here and be
British.
quiet now.
British, please explain why you got kicked out of school today.
He was talking too much. I can
Exactly. She already knows.
Yes.
funny. Oh my gosh. I mean, stop it. Like, uh.
I haven't had a laugh that good in like years.
No, it's crazy. I mean, just like it's just all I have to do is hang out with you, and I'm just like I can't stop laughing.
And it's like we haven't seen each other in like years.
No,
And it's like we just pick up
right.
right where we left off the last time.
We take one look at each other and bust out laughing.
Shh. This is a library.
Ah.
You know what's funny? Breaking rules.
Oh no, the librarian's gonna be upset with us.
This is your second warning. You only get 3 warnings. You only get 2 warnings, and the next time, consequences. So please.
Cut to Craig and me. So being a librarian is a responsible job. So again, how many warnings do you get before it's not a warning, but it enacts an action of removal from the library?
It's like when you count down from 3 before you do something. Is it 3, 2, 1, go? Or is it 3, 2, go?
It's 3, 2, go. It's warning, warning, boot.
Yeah,
warning,
exactly.
warning, boot.
And they're gonna, once you get that boom, like there's no coming back from that.
Right, but I've seen you in class, and you're always warning, 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 boot. This is really important.
Well, I'm gonna get it right. And guess what? There are two people in our library right now who are not behaving. So if they
I'll leave it to
misbehave,
you.
I'm gonna
Cut back.
Okay.
It's so funny when he like thinks we care and like we're like middle schoolers who are afraid of getting in trouble.
It's like he points his finger and like, oh, be quiet. Shh.
All right, library police. Zip your lips. That's what I thought. It's the last warning you're gonna get. I wasn't clear if it was supposed to like take you down on this one or the next one, but
Let's see.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
you don't usually see a double A around these parts. Good to see another thin battery, not as thin as the triple A and not as fat as the D. You're looking good.
Yeah. You looking real good too, I must say.
Thank you. You don't think this silver energizer makes me look like I don't have muscles?
Oh no, you got big muscles. The energizer just goes right around you. This Duracell, it kind of makes me look fat.
I disagree. I looked at you and I said, I hope that copper top comes and talks to me, and boom. Next thing I know, we're talking. I mean, I got a charge going through me right now.
Yeah, me too. You know, it's unusual for people to put 2 different kinds of batteries in at the same time. These people, our owners, they must be cheap.
hey, I'm a 10-year lithium ion battery.
Ooh.
10 years.
Ooh.
I still got 7 of those years.
Ooh. That's impressive. I gotta tell you, I like this neighborhood.
God damn it, why won't the TV turn on? Ugh, forget it.
I like the punishment. It's not even my fault, but I'll take it. It's your two's fault for not working.
Now, why you had to go and say that, man?
We were having a good time here. Everybody getting along, appreciating our differences, yet the things we have in common.
Well, I don't have a lot in common with either of you two because I'm the new solution.
In my book, you're a double A, just like the rest of us.
Mine too. You just better than a rechargeable one.
You know what? Screw this. Get out of there. I'm just going to turn it on by hand.
Okay, so you're telling me that Tickle Me Elmo put us in the friend zone? We're not allowed to tickle no more? We're just friends? What the heck? What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I mean, I've got the stretchiest arms in town, and I can't use them to tickle Elmo.
That's insane. Christoph, that's insane. You have the stretchiest arms in town. Melanie.
I'm a squishmallow. I have the softest everything. Everybody would want to hug me.
I'll hug you, Melanie. Christoph
Not TME.
Armstrong, the stretchiest hugger there is.
All right, not TME. Apparently, we're all friend zoned. What about you, Celeste?
I'm one of those hard plastic army men. I don't move much. I just stand there.
You're a pain when you get stepped on too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why Elmo wouldn't want to be tickled by you. All right. Well, I'm a dog chew toy, so I don't know what that means.
That explains why you look so moist.
I interpret that as you're loved.
You're very
There's a living creature that wants to put you in its mouth and slobber all over you.
But it's not Elmo. It's not Elmo.
But
Hey,
you're so
what are we gonna do to
lucky.
this Elmo?
I mean, I was planning on just ignoring Elmo.
Oh, I don't take rejection well.
We could, yeah. Like he says, we could ignore him and respect his wishes.
You know what, though? I'm on Chew Toy's side. I think we enact a painful and bitter revenge.
Yeah.
Army,
Boil him in oil, Elmo.
Army man, can you teach us how to fight?
Yeah, Army man. How do we do damage to Elmo?
I guess we need to get some weaponry, but I just had this bayonet on my back.
You know what? I'm going to stretch into the kitchen, and here's a butcher's knife.
Oh.
Here's a carving knife. Here's an ice pick. And here's the electric knife that they use on turkeys in Thanksgiving.
I vote electric knife, turkey's Thanksgiving.
Coupled with my bayonet, we'll be fine. We'll have red fur everywhere.
Oh, I got bacteria too. But once you cut them, rub me on them.
Does this seem
Sepsis.
a little bit over the top for someone not wanting to hug us and not wanting to be tickled?
Squishmallow, are we gonna have to roll you down a hill into the river?
Oh no, it's okay. I'll fight.
Oh, good. Grab a knife.
How? If you'd like, I can just smother him.
Oh, perfect. Oh, you should have said that up front.
Yeah.
Yes, my name is Australian. Nice to meet you.
One is British.
Oh, tea, dear.
I'd love some tea. I came into the food court. My dad's over at Forever 21 selling bracelets. And here we are at the food court. Of course I want a tea.
Oh, lovely. There you are.
Thank you. Now, do I pay for that, or is that the free sample to get me in to buy more stuff?
Oh, dear. When you hear this accent, don't you think you'll be spending lots of money?
When I hear that accent from when I was living in London, it reminds me of lots of rejection at the orphanage where I lived until Brandon adopted me with Bob.
Ah, I assume the usual 2-for-1 deal.
Belgo, yes, buy one, get one. I was the buy one, Bob was the get one.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Canada.
Oh, it's a boot time you go here.
Positively delightful to meet you.
Hello, I'm America.
Ah,
What?
I'm
That's
America.
Y'all?
what a
That's
strange name.
What a weird name. America? Oh,
Yeah, it's like half of what I am almost.
Would you like tea, dear?
You mean like a soggy bag and some water?
I mean, you want a sweet tea?
I'll take a sweet tea, but not that hot stuff. That's nasty.
No, this icy. This here's icy.
all right, you got one. Now you got to pick a second drink that has to match it but can't be the same.
Yeah.
I'll take an iced coffee.
That's a bad choice.
No.
I want,
Rule number 3. Uh-oh. I think I switched my accent a bit. Rule number 3.
it's okay, Brandon. It's okay, Brandon.
It's all right.
What's rule number 3?
Rule number 3 is that's our show.
New location. I'm in my car. Okay, give it up for Human Magnet. You know what? They looked great online. They did a fantastic job. But if you're thinking, you know what? I want to know what their legs look like. You can check them out this Saturday at Charm City Meatworks from 8 to 10. Woot! All right, we're going to keep our Tuesday night rolling. Who knows where I'll be next time you see me, but I know you're very excited for this next dynamic duo coming to the stage. We've got Tash, we've got Bela, we've got Tabula Rasa. I'm going to copyright that.
Yeah, I love it. We are Tabula Rasa. We have over to one of my directions.
Taj, and in the other direction is Bela.
Yay! You put our names together and we somehow found Tabula Rasa out of that mix. And we are not quite a blank slate because we will use a word of inspiration from the great Millie, who has given us a tremendous introduction from a car, nonetheless. Millie, if you are still there, might we have a single word of inspiration, please?
Yes, petticoat.
Petticoat.
Petticoats. Oh, great. Thank you very much. Madame, I have the finest petticoats in the land. You merely need to select one and you will be taken to heaven.
From the wings of the fairies?
Need you even ask? Of course, madame, of course.
You know I am queen of the land, and I will only wear garments that are the finest quality.
These garments are the finest of finest of finest. You can add EST to the exponential. That is how good these are. Of course, we realize that cost is no object when you are concerned, and so we have spent lifetimes of labor to make these petticoats one after another. Please just pick and choose one so that the winners might laugh and the losers who made the ones that you didn't pick will cry.
Do I see crumbs of sourdough bread in your curlicue mustache and beard?
Of course not. Of course. No. It's possible. I might have ate lunch, my good fearless leader. I do actually have human needs of food in between the working and the labor.
Anyone who serves me knows that they are only allowed to eat sandwiches upon angel food cake.
I apologize. Should I off myself now or wait until the evening when you have left the premises?
You know that you must climb to the top of the highest tower of the castle and jump, but let me tell you a little secret. You will not die, for wings shall sprout from your back and you will become one of my fairies.
Oh, you mean one of your laborers for the petticoats? Oh, yay.
All right, then. I see you haven't finished your homework, Herbert.
Mother, I've come to the realization that homework is a capitalist plot to further children into a world where they'll be forced to do labor. And well, I've decided to stop participating in the capitalist world and in my own way, not be a cog in the system.
For so long, I have wished for those words to come from your mouth, Herbert. You, my fine young son, you have seen the light without me even having to induct you into the party.
Oh, Mother, oh, these words, I thought you would meet them, my declaration with anger, but to know that you, my parental unit, are on my side means everything to me, Mother, everything.
The thing is, we have to go undercover. You must do the homework, pretend that you are one of the cogs in the system so that we can fight from within.
Of course, Mother, I now realize I have to do twice as much work as I thought I had to do before. It's doing the homework and then being the cog, but not really being the cog. And it's all a lot of work, but I understand that the capitalist system won't be overthrown by just merely chaining yourself to a random tree.
You must rise above it at the same time that you succeed within it. You will be president.
Mother, I want to tell you that you've inspired this 3-year-old more than any other 3-year-old that's ever been inspired. By the time I am 4, the world will be mine, and there will be freedom for the class of laborers.
Yes, you have learned well, my son.
So the shrink wrap on the Microsoft Windows, if you shrink wrap it, it will increase the profits by 10%.
Can we shrink wrap a brain, do you think?
Well, our technology is multi-purposed. We hadn't really considered that use of it, but why not?
If we reduce intelligence by at least 10%, then our product will not have to advance as fast and we can increase profits.
Yeah, it's genius. I can't believe any other capitalist hasn't already thought of this.
What I would like you to invent, if you would, is an earbud that shoots shrink wrap into the ear and into the brain area.
Well, so you don't want to just shrink wrap the heads, because that would be too obvious. You want to go within the ear and get the shrink wrap inside, so it's not just obvious that the brains have shrunk.
It has to be covert, or else someone will complain.
Did you ever think that, what if the other capitalist bosses are doing similarly covert things? I mean, maybe you and I already have shrunk brains because somebody else has already thought of this idea and said, we must keep it secret.
Do you mean that capitalism is devolving the human race?
I mean, have you looked around at Walmart recently?
Oh my goodness, I think you're right.
When we decided to meet here at Walmart, I didn't realize it would be a prime example of, well, the de-evolution of humanity.
This is where I wanted to meet you, because this is a prime breeding ground for the type of people who will buy our product. And you see, they're not going to miss 10%.
These people desperately need the newest version of Microsoft Windows, and I doubt they even have 10% of their brain left.
Yes, it's a sad, sad state of affairs.
Let's never come to Walmart again. It's too depressing.
All right, then, lead the way.
The leader of the pack.
He was strong and muscular, with a glint in his eye.
He looked like James Dean before Dean crashed.
He looked like someone that you'd want to meet, but not in a dark alley.
He looked like someone who could be your best friend, but also would rag you a little bit.
I looked like someone who could hold his own in a knife fight.
Looked like someone who used a rusty razor blade to shave.
The truth is, I was afraid of him.
The truth is, everybody wanted to be him.
The truth is, I actually thought he looked at me as an equal.
And then you looked at me, and honestly, no one had ever done that on a date before.
Well, I thought it would be kind, despite your situation there, to try and look you right in the eye as a human being or something.
Frankly, most people are really put off with the fly eyes. I mean, usually most humans have human eyes, but mine having the various little facets and all that, kind of like a diamond, but in a fly form.
Well, when you called the agency and you wanted a date for tonight, I thought, you paid good money for this, and I should just do my best to humanize you, even if you don't have human eyes.
Look, I want to thank you. I mean, even though this is not really a voluntary date because I'm paying you, you're still treating me better than anyone else has ever treated me before.
Yes, it's getting a little difficult to keep my dinner down. I'm sorry, it's nothing to do with you, but hold on just a moment. Oh, that's much better.
Look, you don't need to say it. I can see it in 20 different facets of my various eyeballs that you're struggling, and I respect that struggle. You're showing what it is to be a hero. And look, if you need to vomit, just let it out. Oh, there you go again. Look, I'm also paying for dinner, but don't worry that you're throwing up all the good stuff. I mean, that was a really expensive salmon there. You just upchucked.
I hope it wasn't a relative of yours.
I'm a fly, not a fish.
I want to get a flying fish for my birthday, Dad.
You and your dreams. That's why we had children, because frankly, your dreams make an old codger like me a young man again. Of course you can have what'd you say you want, flying fish?
A flying fish, the kind that, out of the water.
Oh, I heard, just a detail, but I heard that, they might be extinct. But don't you worry. If there's one in the ocean, just even one live one left, Your old dad will get it for you because you are my daughter.
You know, that's like something Mom said to the neighbor yesterday. She was talking about you, and she said, yeah, my husband is a word I don't quite understand yet. And then she said, but there's a lot more fish in the ocean.
Oh, oh, well, you know what? Not only am I gonna get you that flying fish, I'm gonna buy your love with a bar gold, pure 100% Fort Knox gold, and that lady, because I ain't gonna use no worse words, might never see you again.
Are we going on a trip, Dad?
That's a good suggestion. And you suggested it. Don't ever forget, if there's a court date and a lawyer asks you and puts your hand on a Bible, it was your suggestion. Your suggestion that you be kidnapped, or not, don't say kidnapped. Your suggestion that we go on a trip.
Okay, Dad, let's pack.
Yeah, you bet we're going to pack everything in this house. Excuse me.
How many times would you like to be excused?
Just once. I just wanted to make sure that you were hearing me. I was promised that this planet that I bought would only be just me. What are you doing here?
This is my planet. I purchased it. Fair and square.
Wait. Who did you purchase the planet from?
Vorg.
No, I purchased the planet from Vorg as well.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't trust him when I saw the color of his eyes.
Oh, those green eyes, the color of jealousy. Look, the planet, it's only 5 feet by 5 feet or so, and frankly, there literally is not enough room for both of us. I feel that at any moment, the gravity will just be so little that we'll fly off from each other. But maybe we could split it half and half, 2.5 feet of planet for you, 2.5 feet for me, and then go our separate ways.
Well, I think that we might have a bone to pick with Vorg. I mean, is this actually a planet or is it just a very small room?
Well, 5 by 5. I remember that they demoted Pluto from being a planet due to, I don't know, considerations. So when Vorg said this was a planet, do you think he was putting one over on us?
I do. And he took all the money that I ever had.
I have to ask you, do you have less than 10% of your original brain matter?
There's just an echo in there when you ask me that.
Oh, no, you and I are fools, and we've been taken advantage of again.
And you notice I said all the money I ever had, not the money that I had when I met him, but all the money I ever came in contact with throughout my life. He actually appropriated it.
You might as well be talking in calculus for what I just understood of what you said. Yeah.
Have you been to Walmart?
I was born in Walmart. I was molded by Walmart. I grew up in the shadows of Walmart, even though the electrical lighting doesn't give many shadows. Did I? At Walmart? Yes. Are we not in Walmart right now? No, we're on a 5 by 5 planet. What am I saying?
This planet looks a lot like a Walmart dressing room is all I'm trying to say.
No, he promised me I would escape from my Walmart existence. Vorg lied to me.
We gotta go get him. He cheated us.
When someone takes you in your weakest moment, you know you want revenge.
Revenge is so sweet, especially when served promptly.
If it's served not promptly, it loses its sweetness and becomes bitter and stale.
Yes. Cold? No, I think not.
Warm? I think yes.
Yes, revenge is a dish best served steaming hot.
That's why I took him to the surface of the sun.
It's rather hot in here, isn't it?
I have to admit that I am beginning to sweat.
Do you think maybe we've done something bad to end up here?
It could be thought that we've been put in hell because of things that we've done in our past.
There seem to be clothing racks in the public address system. It's reminding me a lot of a store that I always hated.
Look, some people might think of that store as hell. Others might think of it as heaven. We just need a different state of mind. We need to make the best out of it.
People watching. That's the only thing that store was ever good for.
People watching. Yes, we can watch the people that go by.
If there ever are any, it seems like it's just us right now.
Oh God, I look at those mirrors over there, and I'm just seeing us reflected back. And well, then there's a mirror over there, and then the mirrors are reflecting. I think that's my backside. That's your front side. Those are your earlobes. Those are your toes. I don't wish to describe what body part that is.
Oh, well, people watching. I could watch you and you could watch me.
You mean face to face, of course.
Yes, we could subtly watch each other throughout eternity.
Subtly, of course. I'll begin.
That wasn't very subtle, I have to tell you. If you keep doing that, your eyes are going to get stuck that way.
Oh God, I think they are stuck this way. Dude, the first part of hell is your eyes get stuck in some weird position. It's because, oh wait, nope. Sorry, it was just mild cramp there for a moment.
Are those mirrors, or is it like a fun house? Can we actually move about?
Wait, we don't have to just stare at each other for all of eternity. We can move. Wait, I have no limbs.
Didn't you say that our limbs were reflected in the mirrors? Maybe we only exist in mirrors now.
Those limbs that we see are just there in the mirrors to mock us, to mock what we don't have. Do you also see your soul there as well?
It looks tortured. Can we do soul watching?
Can we watch what we no longer have?
Can we ever have what we no longer watch?
Oh, what I wouldn't give for Netflix right now.
Oh, am I stuck with you for eternity? Maybe that's what hell is.
Touché. And well, Mother, look, I want to apologize for that tell-all autobiography. I put you in a kind of more negative light than I should have. I'm sorry.
I raised you as a covert communist to help take over the system from within. And what have you done? What have you done?
Look, that autobiography, I only went until I was 3 years old. I left off most of the rest of my life, and apparently I've said a lot of negative, nasty things about you. And when I think back on it, I think you were a supportive mother, perhaps just delusional because you thought two individuals could bring down the capitalist system. I'm sorry I used that direct word, delusional, Mother.
Now that you're 4 years old, I think you should understand some things. You can't do that to your own mother.
Mother, exactly 4 years and 1 month old. I spent that last month writing that autobiography. And frankly, it's really given me perspective. I feel completely different as a 4-year-old than I did as a 3. I've screwed up, and now I'm doing an apology tour.
All right, that's a start. What about all the damage you've done to the party? Revealing all of our secrets and innuendos.
When they lined up all the party members up against the wall, and well, I don't think I need to go any further. I did feel a pang of guilt that, well, they called me a precocious 3-year-old, and now as a 4-year-old, I feel like I've gained a moral center that I didn't have before. I felt bad, Mother. I felt bad.
Homicidal is what you have become.
I don't want to be homicidal, Mother. I don't even want to be able to pronounce it, but I can, and I am.
Well, it was good that you came to visit me my last night, and tomorrow when they put me up against that wall, I'll think of you, but not fondly.
The fond farewell.
He held her handkerchief in his hand.
He held her hand with the handkerchief.
She had more than one handkerchief, it seems.
She was a multi-handkerchief woman.
With many, many tears.
So many tears that there are multiple reasons to love her.
So many loves he had had in his past, but he let them all go just to love her.
They didn't cry like she did.
She did everything for him.
She did so much that when she says farewell, he says, "My life is done."
She loved him like no other love has ever existed.
Perhaps no other love has ever existed.
And that's our show.
Boom, 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 boom. That's our show.
No, it goes like.
Oh, ooch, ooch.
That was so fun. Thank you so much, Tabula Rasa. Yay! I hope everybody has an amazing rest of their Tuesday evening. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight or whenever you are watching. If you're interested in doing some improv in person tomorrow in the Baltimore area, we have a music jam coming to the Roland Park Community Center. And if you're like, hey, you know what? I watched what they did and I could do that. You could take the improv workshop class with me on Thursday. It's a 2-hour workshop and a little intro into what improv is. We've also got some in-person shows this weekend, and anything else you want to know about Highwire, you can go to highwireimprov.com. Have a good night.